What's going on, YouTube? Mikeyfb here, welcoming you back to another Sub Saturday here on the channel. Now, if you don't know what the series is all about, it's a series where I try to give back for you guys for all the support that you guys show by battling you guys here on PokemonShowdown.com. This week, we are going to be battling with a very cool, in my opinion, format. It's going to be Pokemon all from one generation. So, for our team, I had two challenges, they both canceled. There we go. We got another two challengers back up. Maybe something went wrong with Strong Story. But anyways, the team that we have this week is going to be the team that we brought to the Elite Four on our Pokemon Red, Rain, and Nuzlocke challenge. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you go check it out. It is on a playlist on the channel. Our first challenger is going to be Lucario Killa, and he is going to be challenging us to OU battle. So let's go and accept the battle and jump right on into it. So we see that we have Gen 4. Looks like it. We got Lucario, Garchomp, Gastrodon, Azelf, that is called a Empoleon, and a Bastiodon. So what do we see here? These are not all movesets from Gen 1 though, so that is something to keep in mind and think about. We don't have a good way to take care of the Gastrodon. He's probably going to lead with his Azelf to get up rocks. I'm gonna lead with my Blastoise here. Blastoise is incredibly powerful. So we got Bastiodon coming through. We can just Aura Sphere though, and he's gonna be sturdy. He might set up rocks with that. I didn't put Rapid Spin on my Blastoise, which is very dumb now that I think about it, because I have two people that take a ton of damage from rocks. So that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. But what I can do here is get this Aura Sphere off, which will take him down to his sturdy, and then we can toss off like a Water Pulse or something like that, which will be able to do a lot of damage. That will be able to at least take down a major wall, so that, so let me go over the team a little bit that I have. I have Mega Blastoise, who's going to be with Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, so a lot of the regular, the norm, I suppose. We do see that the Stealth Rocks are going to come up, that's fine. If he was expecting me to go for the, if he was expecting me to go for the Aura Sphere, he might switch out into his, not Lucario, his Azelf, so I'm going to go for a Dark Pulse. He's going to Protect, which is fine. From there, I'm actually going to switch it back up and go for a Water Pulse, in case that time he wants to go into his Lucario, and I don't want to give him a Justified boost. I don't know if anybody runs Justified, but I'm not going to risk it. So we should just be able to take out this Bastiodon here. What item was he holding, though? I do wonder. Oh, and I wonder. Oh, I wonder. Double Protect, okay. Not quite sure. I have 31. I have tons of... Okay, well, I guess that's cool that you can just try to stall out my PP. But anyways, we have one down, taking 0 damage, but unfortunately we do take 25% with our Moltres here. Luckily, Moltres can recover off some stuff. If I had to guess, this thing would use Toxic on me, is why he went out with this. Knowing that, I kind of want to go out to my Venomoth. That might not have been good. He does use Toxic, though. He does use Toxic. Let's go ahead and Quiver Dance, because then I can, if he gets a Scald Burn, that'd be unfortunate, but we'll see what we can do. We might be able to set up a little bit here. Unfortunately, that Garchomp will do a ton of damage to me. We are Tinted Lens boosted, so that's always something we can keep. He's going to switch right onto his Empoleon, interesting enough. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, he might roar me out. He might roar me out. So I'm just going to Bug Buzz to get some damage. And see what he wants to do here. Because I'm not really sure. Ooh, doubles out back into the Gastrodon. He's going to We're going to get the Bug Buzz for a powerful 50-some-odd%. And I can Bug Buzz again, and that will take him out if he stays in. I don't think he will, but I'd like to get some damage off on someone who comes out. Might be the Lucario, I'm not really sure. Bug Buzz, there it is going to take out the Gastrodon. So we are 2 down with almost full HP with our Venomoth because of the Black Sludge recovery. We also have Roost, so that once we get rid of physical attackers, we can just set up Roost, and kind of try to set up in that fashion. But we see that Koga here, ooh, we got the Lucario coming. We have indeed the Lucario. Let's see how much Bug Buzz does. Because I really, other than, I need to be faster than the Azelf. Ooh, that does not... Wow, that Blaze Kick just took me TF out. I said took me TF out. So from here, I could go into my Machamp, who is Scarfed. This thing's 306. I got into Jolteon. I think I'm going to go out into my Machamp, who is Scarf, who I'm going to get a Dynamic Punch off, which will do loads of damage to anything and confuse the potential Azelf switch-in, which is good. There it is. We kind of figured it was going to happen, but it still does 47 crazy %. From here, I do want to just, because of those rocks, let's see. We could go... We do have Tubby Tub here. Tubby Tub's pretty fat. Let's go out to Tubby Tub. Because I don't really, we see that he's going to hit himself in confusion. So that would have been the greatest opportunity to go ahead and, I'm going to return here in case he stays. What do I want to? I could curse set up. Because after I knock... I'm gonna set up a curse. Oh, he hits himself again. I'm sorry about that. The hacks. I mean, that is kind of the point of Dynamic Punch, but always unfortunate when it happens twice in a row. I wonder what he's gonna do. I do wonder. Maybe he'll switch out this time. Oh, 3 times in a row. I'm gonna toss off a sorry there. That's really unfortunate. I don't want to win by hacks ever. You know, that is the reason you run Dynamic Punch though on Machamp. I mean, so it's kind of just the game that we play. If that's what you're rocking out with. But anyway, so we have Blaziken. He's going to be physical. I'm going to toss off a power-up punch. There's a close combat. One-shots me. My goodness, this thing is so strong. I might lose to this Lucario. On that note, though, I think I'm going to go watch my Blastoise here and toss off a Water Pulse. Is this thing banded, maybe? Close combat. Almost takes me out. We do take him out, though. Thank goodness. That Lucario. Wow, I did not think at +1 it would take out my Tubby Tub, but I guess I underestimated the power of Lucario as well as overestimated the bulkiness of... There's the Empoleon. Let's go ahead and toss off an Aura Sphere here, right? Because we still have HP Ice. So if we can get some damage on this thing and then get our Machamp back in, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be really good. Oh, yeah. Damage. There's the Flash Cannon. It does take himself out. What happened there? We had Life Orb boosted, maybe? Okay, so let's go out to our Jolteon here. I do have Ice Punch on my Scarf Machamp, so that's going to be able to, between the HP Ice, unless this is Scarf, which if it is, I'm in some bad situations. But, yeah, if this thing is Scarf, I might be in trouble. But it might be his Mega? I'm not really sure. So let's go ahead and toss this off and see what happens. If, but if he is, oh no, he is Mega, so we're gonna get that off. Gah, and that does a powerful 100%. So great game to our friend Lucario Killa. Thank you very much for battling us. Let's go ahead and jump right into the next battle. Oh, I can! How about that? So we're both rocking Gen 1s. Hey, let's see if he's here. Both rocking a Gen 1 team. Let's see what he said there. So we got, let's see, so the Charizard is going to be a Problem Zard. Kangaskhan. Oh, it's not going to be a Mega, though. It's going to be Mega Beedrill. Who would he lead with? Let's see if he's still here. He might not be here anymore, which would be unfortunate for us. But we could take a look. Let's see. Let's see the ground. I'm going to leave with my Machamp and take a look to see if our opponent is here or not. Let's see if anybody... Oh, he is here, so we are going to start our battle against a Kangaskhan. I'm going to go ahead and Dynamic Punch right off the bat. If he wants to switch out to anything, I'm kind of fine with that. It will be unfortunate. Fakes me out, though. Do I want to... I'm going to go for the Dynamic Punch here. He might just stay in. If he does, that's great for me. Wow, I'm slow. Machamp is a slow Pokemon. There's the Dynamic Punch. Will one-shot the Kangaskhan, which is great. I am Scarfed, so I am able to Stone Edge the Beedrill. I can I'm not even faster than Charizard. Wow. I have drastically... so there's his Machamp. Machamp battle. Let's Dynamic Punch and see... Ooh, it's going to Bullet Punch me! We do... so it's Guts boosted. So we get the Confusion, though, which is great, which is grand. And who's not going to be doing much this battle, because I kind of want to keep my Machamp around as much as I can. A Bullet Punch, I think Venomoth is a good switch in here. We see that does way too much as is. Let's quiver up, let's quiver up, let's quiver up. Because if we can get him to hit himself in confusion, maybe that plus the poison might take him out, and then if I'm at +1, a Sludge Bomb will do nice damage to a Charizard. So we see he does hit himself in confusion, which is unfortunate, and there is the Toxic that does take him out. So sorry about the confusion. That's just what Dynamic Punch does. It's what my champ does. My champ. So 2 down, 4 to go, and we see who else do we have? We see the Beedrill is coming out of here. So I think I just want to Bug Buzz, right? Or do I? Yeah, I just Bug Buzz here. That's gonna do. Ooh, does a lot of damage. So we see the Acrobatics. It's faster than me, which is the problem. Which was the whole point of having a Scarf Machamp. So, with that being said, Blastoise does really well against the rest of his team. So, I'm going to go out to my Moltres here. I'm going to set up a sub. And if he wants to, I don't know if he's going to switch out, though, at this point. He might. Oh, he's going to double edge me, which does quite a bit of damage. And he's going to go ahead and be able to break my sub here. I wish I had Roost on my guy right here. But, probably going to toss off another double edge and break my sub, which will allow him to... Oh, he eat up the damage! So unfortunately, that was not enough. Maybe not trying to damage himself. So now we see that we are behind a substitute, which is great for us. And we see the Nidoking coming out. We're going to go ahead... do we risk the miss? Or do we go for Flamethrower? Risk the miss? We'll go for the Flamethrower. I could... I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower. We do outspeed, which is perfect. There's the burn also. The Aqua Tail will take us out there, but we can go ahead and toss up another Flamethrower here, and that will be able to knock out the Nidoking. And like I was mentioning, Blastoise here will be able to go ahead and kind of clean up with the Water Pulse, because there's not much that 2 Fire types can do against a Blastoise, unless it was a Mega Charizard Y, which does not be incredibly scary, but it is not, because we are battling a UU. Crunch! So, we miss our Hurricane. That's okay, though. We can toss off another one. And hopefully we'll be able to connect this time. Dragon Pulse. Miss again. Oh, so we are blind as a Moltres. We are blind as a Bath. And let's see if we can actually connect to this Charizard. Dragon Dance, so he's going to try to set up for the win. There is another miss. At this point, I may as well have just tossed off a Toxic. From here, this is actually really scary now. He's going to Dragon Dance again. We actually finally connect. I'm going to go for it again, because at this rate, you think you would hit 2. You think you would hit 2, but if we don't, we don't, and that's that. So Charizard looking very intimidating right now. It breaks through with the Dragon Pulse. Unfortunately, that is going to be special, and we can knock out that Charizard with our Hurricane. Last but not least, we have the Arcanine in the back. Probably just toss off a Toxic here to kind of see what sort of stuff we can do. So let's see. Toss off the Toxic. And after that, it'll just kind of be, we got our speed, taking the speed. Let's Hurricane it up. Like I said, don't anticipate on hitting it, because Moltres is just blind as a fiery bat. And we'll see if we can't do it. We'll see if we get through it. So, Close Combat is going to do a little bit of damage, so it's going to weaken him. If we connect, that should be able to take him out. Not quite. Will Toxic. Ooh, we see the Citrus Berry popping off. And we'll just go ahead and toss off one more Hurricane. And the Toxic should be able to knock out the Arcanine after this. E-Speed does take us out. Does it take him out? It does not. It's very close, though, but we can just go out here. Thunderbolt with Tap Tap the Jolteon to go ahead and finish up Game 2. So our Elite Four team proving to be very good so far in this setting. So let's toss up a GG. Oh, that's one G. I want 2 of them. There we go. And let's see if there's nobody else currently challenging me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and tweet out real quick and see if anybody else wants to battle. Well, it looks like just 2 for this week, I suppose. Maybe the format was a little bit different, that kind of turned a few people off. But thank you guys so much for participating in this week's Saturday. Next week, we'll come back with more regular tier, probably OU again. We seem to have a lot of participants in that tier. So we'll, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm not sure. But now it's not done. I'm going to go and catch up with you guys next Saturday, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See ya!